Hi, and welcome back to the Self-Actualization in the Age of Crisis Chapter Summary series. I'm your host, Ron Rivers, and today we're going to be exploring Chapter 2, Core Values, subsection Courage. Courage, as a spiritual core value in alignment with the single truth in the relational universe, is the belief and practice of fearlessness in the face of the unknown. We've already discussed at length how our journey is full of perpetual unknowns, right? Where we don't know. And that's just part of being in a relational universe governed by the single truth. But transcendent humanity offers no alternatives. I want to really emphasize this. We must choose to become it. There is no, the alternative, right? The path of least resistance of not choosing to become more is the age of crisis. And that is why courage must be embodied as a spiritual value that we really take to heart and really encourage and develop in ourselves, because the road ahead is not an easy one. Courage manifests itself in our individual lives through our refusal to accept frameworks of thought and system that are inadequate to meet the needs of the moment. And let's be more specific. Frameworks of thought and system that prioritize one group over the other through coercion and subjugation. Courage as a spiritual value really pairs with our other values of relation, enthusiasm, restraint, minimalism, flexibility. I mean, it really supports all of them and acts as a catalyst to action in our journeys towards becoming more. In many ways, we're embracing courage as a core value because it's necessary. Right? Self-actualization in the age of crisis is a rejection of all that is, and that includes very dominant, very well established, and very powerful spiritual corporate interests that reinforce very specific ways of being onto collective humanity. And we reject that in its entirety, both because it's not in alignment with the physical nature of reality that we experience, and it diminishes our collective and individual powers to become more, to express our divinity in the moment. We reject frameworks of courage that encourage self-assertion and domination to the world in favor of frameworks of courage that recognize and combine the individual and system as a single self, within the specific moment that we're judging it. I also want to express, when we talk about courage, we don't know the depth of our powers. And I think that's ultimately self-actualization in the age of crisis, is a recognition that there are a ton of unknowns, including our personal capacity. But what we can guarantee is that if we maintain courage, if we embrace courage deep in our spirit, then that'll be revealed to us over time. Right? That our powers will reveal themselves over time as we continue to transcend the past we had no say in crafting, and the systemic limitations that diminish our humanity. We develop our own courage through our commitments to ourselves, to others, and our communities. Courage, again, really enables and catalyzes emergent transcendence, the choice to align ourselves with the single truth in the relational universe. It's knowledge that for the vast majority of all of our lives, we did not have, but it's here. It's revealed to us thanks to cosmology and physics. So now the choice is, do we embrace it and reshape ourselves around it so as to embody a more harmonious relationship with nature? And I say nature not only as Earth, but the collective universal experience. Or do we reject it and just continue our trajectory towards oblivion? Ultimately, courage always boils down to the moment, right? And in combination with our core value of awareness, it empowers the direction of our focus and energy towards visions of our own creation, our visions of the good. So that is why it's so deeply necessary to embody courage as a spiritual value in alignment with the single truth and the relational universe.